was a winter in my room where even roses feared to bloom. I held the silence through the night and waited for one thread of light, one little light. I kept my sorrow in a drawer beside the letters from before. Some words were thorns beneath my skin, some goodbyes never quite grew dim. I wore a smile when daylight came, while midnight softly spoke your name. I thought a heart once torn apart could never find another start. I believed it then. But beneath the frozen ground, something living made no sound. Every tear that touched the earth was quietly preparing birth. Oh, I didn't know where my wounds became flowers. I found strength in broken hours. Every scar became a stem, and I learned to breathe again. Where my wounds became flowers, rain gave way to golden showers. What once hurt me helped me grow. Now there are roses where sorrow used to go. They bloom again. I bloom again. The years I've worn, the nights I wept before the dawn. Yet in these eyes I finally see the woman pain return to me. I do not curse the roads behind, nor beg old seasons to be kind. For every branch the winter broke made room for spring beneath the oak. I understand. Perhaps the heart must sometimes break for sleeping gardens to awake. Perhaps the rain must fall a while before the earth remembers how to smile. Let it bloom. Where my wounds became flowers, I survived the darkest hours. Every scar became a vine, climbing slowly toward the light. Where my wounds became flowers, I stopped mourning vanished hours. What once broke me made me whole. Now every blossom bears my soul. If you find me in the spring, don't ask what sorrow used to bring. Just see the garden soft and bright. For every wound that learned to bloom has taught my heart to love the light. river round and carry me where we were found. I'd meet your eyes beneath that sky and hold the words I let pass by. If I could. I still recall that autumn door. Your coat was lying on the floor. The kettle sang, the curtain swayed, and evening slowly turned to gray. You asked me once to stay a while. I hid my fear behind a smile. I thought tomorrow would be kind. I never knew that love was time. How could I know? We spent our days like borrowed gold, too young to know what hands could hold. And only when your hand was gone, I learned what I had leaned upon. I learned too late. If I could love you from the beginning, I'd hold you closer through every ending. I'd say the words I was afraid to say. I'd choose your heart every day. If I could love you from the beginning, I'd waste no night on foolish winning. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows, my love, for one more yesterday with you. Just one more, only with you. Your letters sleep beneath my bed, still keeping all the things we said. The ink has faded soft and blue, but every line still sounds like you. I've watched the seasons leave their trace. A little silver frames my face, yet somewhere underneath these years, I'm still the girl who watched you disappear. I still remember. Would we be wiser? I don't know. Would we still hurt and let love go? Perhaps I'd only change one thing. I'd love you without fearing spring. No pride, no silence, no goodbye. Just you and I. Kiss your eyes before the rain and never leave love unexplained. If I could love you from the beginning, I know that losing isn't winning. And if our story still must end, I choose you and love you all over again. I'd still choose you, but rivers never turn around, and yesterday makes little sound. So I will keep what time allows. Your name, your smile, and the love I understand now. I understand now. I'd still choose you. The midnight rain was falling slow. I packed the years and let them go. You watched me fasten up my coat, then cried on every word you broke. Too late now. I found a perfume on your sleeve and learned how quietly lies can breathe. You kissed my brow beneath the light, then carried secrets through the night. I kept your supper warm till 10, forgave you once, forgave again. But even roses cease to grow where faithful hands are wounded, so I've had enough. You thought my silence meant I'd stay, that love would make me look away. But silence isn't always weak. Sometimes it's goodbye learning to speak. Listen now. You cried when I closed the door, but you didn't cry when you hurt me before. You begged when my suitcase touched the floor. Funny how you love me when I loved you no more. You cried when I closed the door, called my name like a man at war. I loved you once with everything, but I won't be your fool anymore, no more. Not anymore. Your roses in their vase, no photograph, no final embrace. The fire was dying into gray, like all the vows you gave away. Don't tell me she meant nothing, dear. Nothing doesn't leave perfume here. And don't blame wine or lonely nights. A wandering heart still knows what's right. You made your choice. Yes, I will miss the man I knew, the Sunday morning spent with you. But missing you won't turn my feet. Some memories should remain bittersweet. I can ache and still walk away. I'll be alright. You cried when I closed the door, but your tears can't change what came before. You reached for the woman you chose to betray. She isn't yours to break today. You cried when I closed the door, and I almost turned around once more. Then I remembered what I'm worth and walked into the morning first. No more tears, I choose myself. So keep the roses, keep the rain, keep every sweet excuse you made. I leave with sorrow across my heart before I ever walked away. Too late now. Goodbye. 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 For years the garden slept in white. No bird would sing into the night. Then one soft morning there you stood, and winter left me where it could. You came. I learned to live with quiet rooms, with empty chairs and faded blooms. I kept my heart behind the door and asked for very little more. Then you arrived without a sound, like April rain upon the ground. You never promised me the skies, you simply stayed and warmed my life. You simply stayed. No thunder came, no bells were rung, no grand old love song had been sung, just your hand resting over mine. And suddenly the world was kind, so kind. You were the spring after winter, the first green leaf upon my tree. You were the warmth through my window, the morning coming back to me. You were the spring after winter, a gentle rain, a golden light. I thought my seasons all were over, and you made everything bloom inside. With you. Now roses climb the garden wall, I hear the sparrows when they call. The old piano sounds more sweet, and sunlight gathers at my feet. You taught me love need not arrive, like restless fire to feel alive. Sometimes it comes as candlelight and stays beside you through the night. Stay with me. If silver finds my hair someday and autumn takes our green away, I'll never fear the winter's blue. I've known a spring, and it was you. It was you. You were the spring after winter, the tender sun upon my face. You were the song after silence, the open door, the warm embrace. You were the spring after winter, and now I know what love can do after all those years of December. My heart found April here with you. Here with you I bloom again. So let the seasons come and go, let autumn fall, let winter snow, for somewhere deep within my soul, your spring will always grow. Always spring. with you. The rain was tapping on the glass like little ghosts of winters past. I had no words, no strength to speak. You simply sat there next to me. You stayed. You found me by the dying fire, too tired for anger or desire. My coffee cold, my eyes were red, 1,000 sorrows left unsaid. You didn't ask me who was wrong, or tell me I should just be strong. You pulled your chair a little near and let the silence hold my tears. You understood. Some hearts arrive with grand advice, some offer roses sweet and bright, but you brought nothing through my door except the time I needed more, and that was enough. You stayed until the tears were gone, stayed until the dark met dawn. You never tried to mend my heart, you simply wouldn't let it break alone. You stayed until the tears were gone, while midnight slowly carried on. And when I had no strength to stand, you gave me silence and your hand. You stayed, my old friend. We've known each other through the years, through wedding bells and vanished dreams. We've watched our summer turn to gold and learned how quickly hearts grow old. You knew the girl I used to be before the world grew hard on me. And somehow in your quiet eyes I found that younger heart alive. There she was. Perhaps true love is not a flame, perhaps it doesn't need a name. Perhaps it's someone sitting near when all the world has disappeared. No promises, no grand goodbye, just someone there while you can cry. Stay a while. Tears were gone, stayed until my heart grew calm. You never asked for anything, you only waited for the birds to sing. You stayed until the tears were gone, and somewhere there I found the dawn. If heaven asks what friendship means, I'll tell them of that night and you beside me. My old friend, thank you for staying. The fire died, the rain moved on, a pale blue morning wasn't crying anymore. Not anymore. You stayed. You stayed. There was a time the moon seemed near, when every road would bring you here. One room, two hearts, one candle burned before the season slowly turned. I remember we had no fortune, had no gold, just two warm hands against the cold. A little house, a window wide, and all the world was there inside. You knew my laughter, knew my fears. You kissed the salt from all my tears. I knew your footsteps at the door, back when we needed nothing more. Nothing more. How did forever lose its way? How did our June become December gray? No thunder came, no warning sound. We simply stopped, turning around. Where did we go? We were each other's whole world once. The moon, the stars, the rising sun. You were my shelter from the rain. I was the hand that held your pain. We were each other's whole world once, before our forever came undone. Now two old hearts that shared one sky pass like strangers walking by. We had it all. Once we had it all. Coffee cup is somewhere still, behind the books upon the sill. An old coat hangs where shadows fall, as though you might return at all. I don't remember our last kiss, and somehow that is what I miss. We never knew the final time would look so ordinary in our eyes. If I had known, I do not wish those years away, though loving you still aches today. Some broken things remain so dear, because they once held heaven here. And we did, didn't we? We really did. Each other's whole world once, before the years outgrew our love. You were my morning, I your night, two little stars sharing one light. We were each other's whole world once, and nothing lost can change that much. Though we became two separate lives, somewhere our younger love survives. It still survives inside of me. So I won't curse the closing door, or ask what all those years were for. For once beneath a gentler sun. You were my world, I was yours, and once was enough to last a lifetime. Once we were everything. The cafe wore its evening gold. The rain made every window old. Then through the room, across the years, I saw your eyes I once held dear. Those eyes. You sat beneath the amber light. A little silver touched your side. Your smile was quieter than before, but somehow I remembered more. We spoke of weather, books, and wine, as strangers do to borrowed time. Then suddenly your eyes met mine, and 40 felt like 29 for just a while. There she was beneath my skin, the girl I thought I'd never meet again. Young enough to trust the rain, brave enough to love through pain. I remember her. I found my younger self in your eyes. Before the years had taught goodbyes, she wore her heart without disguise. I found her there in your eyes. I found the woman I had been before the autumn settled in, and for one moment time stood still. You looked at me, and I was hers still. There I was, in your eyes. You asked if life had treated me well. I smiled and said, it's hard to tell. Some dreams came true, some slipped away. Some names grew faint with yesterday. I did not ask whom you went home to. You did not ask if I missed you. Some questions ripen best unsaid, like autumn roses, dark and red. We both knew I wouldn't trade the years I've known, the roads I've walked, the seeds I've sown. But seeing you made one thing clear: the girl I was is still in here. Not lost, not gone, just older now. Older now. I found my younger self in your eyes, still chasing moons through summer skies. She had my laugh, she had my scars, and still believed in falling stars. I found my younger self that night. chose to leave that place, I carried her home in my own face. She's still with me, I understand now. The rain had stopped, the street was gold. Two former lovers walking home. You disappeared beyond the light, but I had found what time could never take. Myself in your eyes, in your eyes. Hello, piano, touch the night. One tender chord, one amber light, and suddenly the years withdrew. I closed my eyes, and I was 22 once again. The record turned beneath the flame, a little worn but still the same. Then came that tune we used to know from one sweet summer long ago. I saw the dress I used to wear, a ribbon trembling in my hair. The moon was young, the road was wide, and all my dreams walked by my side. I remember how strange that three small notes can bring a vanished garden back to spring. One melody, and there I stand, young enough to trust your hand. Just like before, that old song made me 20 again, dancing barefoot in the summer rain. Before goodbye had learned my name, before love ever tasted pain. That old song made me 20 again, when forever had no end. For 3 sweet minutes time stood still, and my young heart loved you still. 20 again, just for a song. I smelled the roses by the gate, I heard you laughing as you waited, your old blue coat, your careless smile, things I had not seen in quite a while. The mirror says the years have flown, a little silver now has grown, but somewhere underneath my skin, that laughing girl still lives within. She never left, I wouldn't ask the years to turn, for every season taught me something earned. But let that record softly play and lend me back one yesterday, one dance, one kiss, one summer night, just once more. my face before the world had taught me grace. That old song made me 20 again, then slowly brought me home again. And when the final note was through, I smiled at who I was and who I grew into. Still that girl, still somewhere inside. The record stopped, the room grew still. Moonlight rested on the windowsill. I touched the silver in my hair and smiled. For somewhere in an old refrain, I will always be 20 again. 20 again. Play it once more. I've worn the rain upon my skin. I've watched some loves begin, then thin. I've poured the wine, I've closed the door. I've begged for nothing anymore. Some men were fire, some were snow. Some held my hand, then let it go. I learned that roses have their thorns, and even lonely nights have dawns. I know that now. Every scar became a line in this little book of mine. I don't tear the pages out. I know what life is all about. I know she learned to walk through rain without cursing every pain. She learned to lose, she learned to leave. She learned what not to grieve. She learned to walk through rain and let the thunder speak in vain. No storm can make her bow again. She learned to walk through rain. Through the rain. And here I am. Sleeping in my hair, a softer wisdom resting there. I keep old letters in a drawer, but they don't wound me anymore. I've lost some friends along the way. I've watched forever turn to yesterday. Still every morning pours its gold upon a heart that's growing old, and still it beats. I do not need the years returned. I bless the bridges that have burned, for every flame that left a scar only showed me who we are. And if another storm should rise, I'll watch it calmly from my window tonight. Let it rain. She learned to walk through rain with no bitterness to explain. She learned that losing is isn't the end. Sometimes the broken heart will mend. She learned to walk through rain and love the woman who remained. Let heaven thunder once again. She'll smile and walk right through the rain. Through the rain, I'm still here. So pour the wine and dim the flame. I wouldn't trade a single pain. The storm took much, but left me this: a quiet heart, a stronger soul, and peace. Peace after the rain. After the rain.